What's up guys, Sonic Dolphin 117 here, back with another video after a long hiatus of pretty much putting up nothing. I put up a few DBZ videos, realized that the game's online issues were just going to get in the way too much, and had to figure out what game I wanted to play as a playthrough, because it's been a while since I've done an actual playthrough of a game. I've mostly been doing fighting game ranked stuff. But I put up a poll on Twitter, and my friend and a few of my friends said, "Why don't you play this game?" Out of the 4 that I put up. So, Sonic Colors. Just a quick recap. It plays very similarly to other modern Sonic games with the boost formula. You can double jump in this game. You can stomp, slide, boost, and also homing attack. That's pretty standard stuff. And the game wastes no time putting us in story cutscene. Instead, it just immediately puts us in the first act, which is interesting. So we're going to pick up a red ring here. First red ring in the game. Before anyone asks, no, I am not making this an all red ring run because the red rings in this game are a pain to get. So yeah, Sonic Colors. My first impressions of it when I was little and played it for the first time, I thought it was okay. I didn't think highly of it back then, but considering how much people praise this game nowadays, I wonder if there's something that I just didn't get when I first played it. So I'm interested to see where this playthrough takes me. It's also a pretty easy game, so I'm not too worried about it frustrating me. And with the gimmick of the game being the Wisps, this is the first game where they were introduced. We don't have all of them unlocked yet, so we're going to have to wait until later levels before we can decide to use them to find some secrets. But of course we're not backtracking, because again, this is not a red ring run. So these trick sections, all you have to do is mash A. Pretty easy. And yeah, I pretty much explained the controls to the game. If you're familiar with modern Sonic, you know how this works by now. And we're almost done with the first level. I believe it's like right after this grinding section. Yep, we're coming up to it now. If you listen carefully, you can actually hear Dr. Eggman speaking over the comms, and he says some pretty funny lines. I forget exactly what my favorites were, though. I remember watching them in a YouTube video. Maybe I'll link it. But yeah, that's it for the first act. Pretty simple tutorial act. You saw in the beginning of this video when I selected New Game, the game gives me the option of turning on the navigator. That's pretty much the tutorial, I think. Like, I think that's what turns on the question mark circles. Ah, crap, I couldn't pick that up. Alright. Oh well. And now we're immediately in Act 2. I forgot that this happened. Again, it's been a while since I played this, so... Now we're on to Act 2 of Tropical Resorts. And what? No, I'm getting that. I know I said this wasn't going to be a full red ring run, but I want that, because that one's just right there. Alright. I forget if they actually do anything important in this game. This is not like a professional's take on the game. This is just me revisiting it after a long time. Alright, so we still don't have that yellow wisp, and we still don't have the light blue wisp that will allow us to access this part here. So let's just keep speeding along. I actually really like how the boost looks in this game with the rainbow trail. Do some short hops to keep your speed while jumping over those small ledges. And now we have another section where we need the wisp to get some hidden stuff. I think there's like the 4th red ring under all that. Where you have to destroy a bunch of rocks. That's a little confusing to me. Where it's like, oh, you have to circle a bunch of times to get the ring to appear. That's dumb. So that is the 4th ring. So I guess it was the 3rd one that we missed. And so again, another section where we need the blue wisp. But oh well, we'll just take out these guys the old-fashioned way. It really doesn't matter. Actually, let's speed things along. We don't have all day. And the last red ring is behind this. Yeah, dick move, huh? Yeah, I remember that one. They do that a few times. So yeah, that is Tropical Resort Act 2. I believe we're going to get a cutscene after this. And you may have noticed what I was doing earlier, trying to break these numbers, because they have 1-ups hidden in them. But usually rings, but you have a chance of getting a 1-up.
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is epic. Everyone and their brother is gonna want to come here.
No doubt, but now I'm not sure why we're here. This place looks totally harmless.
Because Eggman plus secretly built amusement park equals evil plot for us to foil. Lucky for us, he's not very good at keeping things hidden.
True, it would be pretty hard to miss a giant floating space amusement park surrounded by planets. Still, an evil plot? I don't know.
Wow! Plot or not, you can't be mad at this view. This place has taken beauty to the next level. I'm just surprised that it was so easy to sneak in here.
I wouldn't say it was that easy.
Hello, happy people! Buckle up as Eggman's ultra-accelerating space elevator whisks you to an interplanetary wonderland of fun!
I can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing. It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in and trash the place.
Oh man, this thing's got crazy fast acceleration.
You call this fast?
This amusement park has been constructed entirely out of a sense of remorse for my past transgressions, and is in no way associated with any sort of evil plot or premeditated misdeeds.
Well, that's a relief.
Just thinking about it makes my head feel like it wants to. Huh?
Your voice chip is stuck on Cowboy again. Stop talking and net those aliens.
Come on, here, you little varmints, come back here! Get you!
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
Huh?
Hey, what's going on? Huh? Whoa!
So now the game wants me to put in my name. Emerald, for those who don't know, is a character from, I believe, Sonic Advance 3? I should play through those games sometime. But, just like with all my playthroughs, at least I think, as far as I can recall, I'm going to name this file SD117. Okay. And we're just going to go with Sonic, because we're boring. Alright, so here's the world map. The only reason why it's taking us here now is because the option menu is here. So you could turn on the tutorial navigator, you could turn on English or Japanese voices, English or Japanese text, and this is something I don't think we can really influence considering that we're playing this on the Wii U, so... And there's this locked option down there, which is actually for Supersonic, which I'll talk about another time, because it's only the first part, after all. So anyway, let's go back to the Tropical Resort. And now, this symbol on this, this wisp on the icon means that we're going to unlock a new wisp in this stage, so keep that in mind as we play through. Okay, thank God it was Tropical Resort. I know there's like another level in like Sonic Lost World that's also called Tropical that I feel like would have screwed me up. Oh, there it is. And alright. There we go. Alright, so it's the bumpers for me now. Wait, how do I... Shit. How do I, I'm I'm still trying to figure out the controls here. How do I drift there? Woo. Oh, there. Okay. Man, bombless pits already? I mean, I guess it is the high path, but damn. I'm already losing lives. Whatever, we'll totally restock them later. Alright. I'm getting through that section, damn it. If I have to take it slow, I will. Alright. Gotta get used to the way this controls. There we go. So yeah, there's certain parts of the game where they just turn your boost into a drift. It's like a sort of drift mode, as opposed to just another section you run through. So yeah, more wisp here. And let go. And done. Pretty easy. Again, we don't have the yellow one yet, but we do have the silver ones. It's kind of weird how the silver ones, or I guess colorless ones is probably the better word for it, are available to us from the start, even though we rescue both of them at the same time. I don't know. Of course, I suppose they figured the boost was something they wanted to introduce early on. So yeah, we could stomp through all these blocks, but there's really no point. Alright. No real reason to stick around with these guys either. Na 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 na. Move along. So we don't know where we're going. Oh crap! I thought I was supposed to use it from the top there, but I guess not. Because I didn't see anything from where I was, but oh well. We could have used it to get into that electric section. Let's use it properly this time. Or not. I suck at everything, I guess. Completely fail. We're supposed to hit this wire here. Me just being a dumbass, I completely miss it. Let's see if we can actually land a laser like one time in this playthrough. I believe it just would have been a shortcut through this section anyways. And yeah, that's it. Well, that was the worst run of that level I've ever done. Yeah, okay, so nothing in those this time. So yeah, this means we now have the wisps, and they're going to every level where they are available. Alright. Sorry if you heard that. Just me sneezing back there. So now we're going to move on to Act 4. And this is starting to get into sort of the problem I have with Sonic Colors, is that a lot of the acts, the later acts, feel kind of short and gimmicky. And this is no exception. Basically all we're doing is running, trying to get away from this guy. And it's really not that interesting. It's really just a retreading of what we were doing earlier, and this is the game trying to trick us. Hey, there's a life there, I want it, because I lost lives earlier like a dingus. And that's it. See, see, that's my problem. That's part of my problem with this game. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of stages, but they're all... Like, I could have beaten that in, like, 20 seconds if I wanted to. It's really kind of sad. But, let's move on.
The Framastatic capacitor to the maximizing modulationizer. I wish I knew what you were saying, little guy. Or gal. or whatever you are.
Oh man, that was crazy!
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go somewhere?
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with, like, some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
Huh? Okay, seriously? We need to find Eggman and figure out how catching these aliens fits into whatever heinous plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
Alright, time to move on to the next act. It is Act 5. So let's see what this level's gimmick is. Training you to use the laser. It's like Duke kind of need that. And there we go. Slide. I think those targets, all they do is like give you extra points. It's really nothing special. Go. Alright. Make sure to line yourself up properly. Just to be safe, I didn't want to just boost off there. I probably would have been fine. Alright, so we're going to find a way up into that section. Or not. I guess we sort of undershot there. It's fine. Okay, how am I getting out of here? Game? Game? Well then, I learned something new today. Could I have wall jumped out of there? I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to wall jump in... I'm pretty sure I am, right? Wait. Oh, I could have. I forgot you could do that in this game. Alright. My bad. Whatever, it's fine. And I'm starting to screw up. Wonderful. So the way you control that wisp is that you hold the control stick in the direction you want to fire it, and once you let go of the control stick, he zooms off. So as long as you're holding the control stick in a certain direction, he won't let go of it. You got all the time in the world to plan it. There we go. That slam icon comes up when you manage to boost through all the enemies in a row, which is nice, I guess. Alright, so let's try and get this right this time. There we go. Red ring for us. Let's not go down there anymore. We probably could have wall jumped out, but I don't want to go down there anymore. Let's go for that red ring just because it's just there. I don't know why they put it there here. Alright. So. Go. Booyah. Extra life for us. Whoa, okay. So now, again, these sections, you can actually skip all of them. If you're not going for anything, you can easily just not use the laser and just go past all this, because the laser wisp doesn't respawn. So, and using that laser is the only way you're getting over this goal ring, as far as I'm aware. The game thinks I got an S rank? Man, it must have high standards, right? Also, the higher rank you get, the more lives you get, which is just an excuse to give you more lives. As if the game needs to. Alright. So now we have Act 6 of Tropical Resorts. What is this level's gimmick? Oh, I think I know. It's like the platforms with the switches, right? Yep, this. I know. I remember how this goes. Basically, you stand on the switch, and while you're standing on it, the platform turns. So to get the red rings, you have to move them a bit before you decide to go. Ugh. Sonic control is a little bit... I wish it was a little more precise than it is. I felt like I was definitely about to fall off there. So can we get it from here? Yeah, I got it. And the goal ring is already right there. Like I said, these later levels are really short. And I think if we had another Wisp at our disposal, we might have been able to get that last ring there that we missed. Alright. So that's it for Tropical Resort. Now all we have left is the boss.
Ah, not nearly enough aliens.
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake. That'll be easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints. Idiot, get me more aliens. Y'all want fries with that? I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry. Precious little aliens. I'll harness their hyper-go-on power, and then nothing will stop me. I know I say that every time, but this time, really, nothing will stop me.
Boss?
What? Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
Huh? He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great! I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy. At least I know he won't screw it up. Hasta la bye-bye, suckers!
Guess it's time for me to start stopping.
I get it.
Alright, so if you're wondering if you saw an edit on the map screen there, my adapter started glitching out and the Wii menu kept popping up because of it, so I didn't want that to be left in the video, so I simply quit the boss fight and restarted the cutscene. So here we have the first boss of the game, and it's incredibly easy. All you have to do is jump in the center and just whack the guy a bunch of times. It's really not hard. These platforms kind of remind me of Sonic Advance 2 boss, though. By the way, yeah, that's it. This game's bosses are actually pathetic. They give you laser wisps to make it easier, but do you really need to make it easier? Like, that was simple, super simple. So yeah, you get 1 extra life if you get an A rank in a stage, and you get 3 if you get an S rank. Although that does not determine the lives that you get from crushing the numbers.
Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here, too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code, so only I can read it. Okay, ask away.
Who are you, and what is happening to your people?
Okay, he says his name is Talks a Lot, and he's from a faraway soda, and where flowers water them with dances.
Yeah, I think your machine still has some bugs.
Yeah, I think I can figure this out, though. Okay, He said his name is Yacker. He's from a race of beings called wisps.
Wisps?
No, wisps, with a W.
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, sure. So anyway, they're either being used for their magical powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Salad. You can just hear save them, over and over.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. Think I'll go check them out, and maybe save some aliens.
The boss man said to wrangle every piece of this mess. When you consider what we're doing from a robot's point of view, it's actually pretty gruesome.
Don't think about it.
If you say so.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
And with that world completed, we have unlocked the world Sweet Mountain and Starlight Carnival. I had to listen to Eggman's voice to hear that one. So anyways, we're done with part 1. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.